Almost 5 years since Jeep launched the Compass SUV, its first product in the Indian market. The American automobile marque, now owned by Stellantis, is all set to roll out the seven-seater Jeep Meridian, its second mainstream model in India. The Meridian is a very important product for Jeep in India, considering its entry into the D SUV segment, the fact that it would be manufactured in the country, and also the opportunity to capture some of the ground left vacant by the exit of the Ford Endeavour. In the first week of May, Jeep announced the start of production of the Meridian at its Ranjangaon plant and also opened bookings. Deliveries, meanwhile, will start in the third week of June. Jeep invited us recently to Chandigarh to experience the Meridian amid the picturesque surroundings of the City Beautiful and around a specially curated off-road trek in the Shivalik foothills. While at the drive, we caught up with Roland Bouchara, CEO and MD Stellantis India, to get a peek into his thoughts around the Meridian as well as that of the company's business in India. We started by asking Roland about the significance of the Meridian for the Jeep lineup in India and of course wanted to know his expectations from this product.
Actually, as you know, the Jeep lineup in India, first of all, is expanding. We launched the Compass, the new Compass last year, then the Wrangler. We had the Trewalk, as you know, beginning of the year, then the Meridian, and we talk of the Grand Cherokee. Concerning the Meridian, is going to play a key role in terms of volume with the Compass, with this kind of lineup. As you understand, the Meridian is going to be within the DSUV segment, and you know what we are talking. But because, and we will talk probably a little bit more later on, because of this positioning, we do believe that this Meridian is going to enlarge the base of the DSUV segment.
Having said that, Roland is mindful of the fact that the pandemic is not yet behind us, and it isn't prudent on his part to hazard a guess in terms of how many units the Meridian would sell in India or how well the DSUV segment would fare. We don't know what the market will be as the worldwide situation is a bit complicated.
This car, the Meridian, as a DSUV segment, with its uniqueness of being the only one with a three-row and only one offering this kind of duality between the luxury sophistication and the capability in terms of off-road, assisted by a technology which is going to enable anyone to claim the height of the adventure. Right. This uniqueness should attract both the top end of the segment as well some aspirational from upgrading. Okay. So it is why we have great expectation in terms of enlarging the SUV segment, and within this kind of segment, this car should be a key player.
Jeep is launching the Meridian with a localization content of 82%. It has been the company's stated commitment and strategy to reach the highest possible rate of localization. Roland told me that the strategy is to clearly increase the rate of localization on the next product to be launched, which is the real asset in terms of competitiveness and quality in the Indian market. Talking about Jeep's journey in the Indian market, the last couple of years have seen the company go on an offensive with their product introductions. In 2021, for example, Jeep launched the Made in India new Compass and Wrangler, and this year, apart from the Meridian, it has lined up launches of the Compass Trailhawk and the Grand Cherokee. As a brand, Jeep grew by over 130% in 2021 over 2020. Much of that growth came from the newly launched Compass last year.
And when you look at the volume of the new Compass, within the segment bracket where the Compass is, our market share is close to 70-80%. Mm-hmm. It is why our strategy is, for each of the products we are launching in India, is to reach a significant market share. Okay. Even if we talk about the Wrangler, where the Wrangler is positioned, Wrangler is generating a significant market share. We have as well the ambition with the Meridian to achieve as well a significant market share within this kind of segment that we are going to enlarge.
With new product introductions and market expansions, Jeep is also looking at aligning the growth of its retail network.
It is not because you increase the network that you are going to increase your volume. Right. First of all, the potential of a network is depending about the product lineup and the potential market share of your product within the segment, and then you align our network.
Okay.
And that is very important to be consistent in terms of the quality of service we intend to offer to our customer, which must be at the level of the premium car that we are selling.
Meanwhile, even as the Jeep brand builds its product might in India, the Stellantis Group has been investing heavily in India towards its vision of becoming a mobility tech company. The group has made investments over €1 billion in India and has set up 2 global IT software development centers in Hyderabad and Bangalore, 2 regional R&D centers in Chennai and Pune, runs 3 manufacturing facilities in Ranjangaon, Hosur, and Thiruvallur, in addition to 2 national sales companies out of Pune and Chennai.
We do consider the Indian market as an important hub for Stellantis. You have just mentioned the ICT and the software based in Bangalore, in Hyderabad. And this is a very significant footprint in India as a hub. I could mention as well the global purchasing hub, which is going to be developed in India as an important hub. And thirdly, we have 2 R&D at this stage in India as a Stellantis group. India is very likely to become, in terms of TIV, one of the top 5 markets in the world. You know, we don't know what the future is predicting, but organically, if I may say, the Indian market should grow up to 5 million vehicles, okay, with a middle class which is continuing to grow all the time and upgrading. Okay. And if we talk about Citroën with the C-Cube, the platform has been developed, to answer to your question more directly. This platform, which is a new platform for the Stellantis Group, right, has been developed first in India with Indian R&D and engineering. And this platform now is going to be used in other continent.
As the Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of Stellantis India, Roland heads both these brands in the country. We asked him what his immediate and long-term priorities were for both the Jeep and Citroën brands in India.
The same priority for me, because each of the brands have their own DNA, have their own product plan, growth, and profit sustainability, because profit must be a key objective in order to enable us to continue this investment footprint in India and new technology in order to continue to grow and to add on something new into the market in order to follow the trend. And speaking about Jeep and Citroën, both are at the same level of priority for me, with the 2 product lineup which are obviously different.
In terms of synergies between the 2 brands, Stellantis India has created a common parts warehouse in Pune, common logistics, common technical hub, and has also developed a common training center. Roland firmly believes in manufacturing in the country to be competitive, profitable, and sustainable. To achieve a high rate of localization, like in the case of Jeep at over 80%, you need to have a very strong supplier base. That is what Stellantis has focused on in the last few years in India, developing a global processing hub based on Indian suppliers.
And that is fundamental to achieve the key objectives I was mentioning, notably the rate of localization. We are still expanding. And you know, it's taking time. It's taking time to have a strong base supplier, reliable, with a high level of quality, as we do expect.
Towards the end of the interview, I did ask Roland about his views on electrification of the market and the opportunity that he sees as far as e-mobility is concerned. He said,
Alors, first of all, electrification is a key pillar for Stellantis. Today we are talking about Jeep, and Jeep has for ambition to become the greenest SUV in the world. At the Stellantis level, and speaking about Jeep, our electrification technology, BEV or PHEV, are ready to go. So far India is concerned, we will be able to develop this electrification aligned with the market evolution in the segment where we are. But we are ready to go.
In the short-term horizon, there's tremendous excitement at Jeep and the Stellantis group in general. Within the Jeep brand, the Meridian is almost ready for launch, and the company has announced it would also launch the Grand Cherokee this year. With regards to brand Citroën, the company is scheduled to launch the C3, the first product developed on the C-Cube platform with localization content exceeding 90% and with R&D and engineering done in India. Roland confirmed that the company has a long-term strategy that will allow it to launch a new model from this platform every year, at least for the next few years. The highly capable Jeep Meridian has all the right ingredients for people driving around the city or the off-road enthusiasts. It looks and feels premium, has a good blend of features, and can boast of a very strong road presence. With Jeep's focus on product quality, service, and network growth, the company looks set for all market challenges in the coming times.